I'm sitting right here while I'm sitting here. Wait, while I'm sitting right here. Hello, everybody. It was a very shame. While I'm sitting right here getting ready, doing what I do. Thought I'd come on. Ladies, listen. The stories that I tell are very common. People don't live to tell them. All right? Or they learn to shut up because they're scared. Well, I guess I don't have enough sense because God has already pegged me for what? Heaven. I'm going to heaven. Right. So ain't too much worry about these folks down here doing this devilment. But in the meantime, I want you to know that there's a lot of women that are getting caught up out here into these devil traps. And the more you talk, the more they're told to ignore that person. That ain't enough. They don't know what they talking about. They crazy. You have men that know work in the police department. I guess it breaks their hearts that they couldn't protect these women or us. But they know what's going on. How women are being set up to just be incubators. And then the babies disappear or get hurt or separate. Like it's a game out here. It's real life. And so having sex, I mean, it pays you to not fornicate, guys. That's the truth. And don't be doing anal sex or stuff where you got to bend over. And you can't see if they're injecting you or if there's multiple people. You know, some of you guys have already had a train ran on you and you didn't know it. If you staying with the man or visiting him a lot, you may get comfortable and not be looking up. You feel a difference, but you don't pay attention, especially if they're doping you. Like if you're real sharp like me, they got to dope you up, see. But if you are a little whimsical, they don't care. Whimsical, because they know you're not going to question too much. And if you do question, they know girl, you crazy. Something wrong with you, right? But it behooves you to wait and let God send you somebody, because it's real out in these streets. Some of these people absolutely do work in government capacities. Whether they were hired as a deputy nut or they actually were hired as a deputy nut. Okay, your real life, your real future is at jeopardy. It's not a game. These people really do live. And when one casualty happens, there's 8 more people being trained. But you know, God is going to shut this stuff down. Okay? These are the people that are not going to be here going into the next cycle. You know, you have generations or stuff like that. Now, these gonna fade out. I don't care how many grandkids they got. It doesn't matter how many great grandkids they got. It don't matter how many wives and cousins and so. Telling you, it's gonna fade off because the chaos that these people keep up. God done warned these people. There's been several people sit in church. Doesn't matter their nationality, their religion. They sit in church. God has told these people, stand down and relax. Okay? No, there's no stand down. There's no relax. They're not going to, and that's fine. But God is absolutely telling me that this is not going to be those on Noah's Ark. Okay? Okay? They're not going to be rescued from this fire. So I can assume there will be people that will make it past whatever this is. It could be a energetic fire where families are made sick. Here's the thing. The spiritual aspect, you can get sick and everybody in your family can die, but they're going to come back. It doesn't have to be through a birth canal for the brain dead people that like to, oh, well, we'll kill all the firstborn. Yeah, you won't be here. Don't worry about it. Okay. Now, I don't know who in their right mind wants to think that if someone can turn on you, family or not, turn on me, family or not, and think that's cool, and you go in, no, we must stay here. We're gremlins. We don't die. We multiply, really. You want yourself to stay here keeping up this chaos. Are you serious? Money is going to change. We're not going to have it in the same form. And that is to protect the well-being of people, because You see, people have made money to be something magical, mystical, and unobtainable for a lot of people. So that has to go. It has to come to something where, again, no one really needs to be a millionaire, billionaire. That's the truth. They don't. They don't need to be, except they're meeting the needs of others. And a lot of people don't. So why are you hogging the resources? Just so you can say, I'm the biggest cotton king. No one cares. People care about what you do. If someone needs a house, a home, if there's a group of people that are homeless or hungry, and you feed them, now they see a need for you to have wealth. But if you just feed machines and feeding machines and feeding machines, and we're not talking about no freaking robots for the brain dead folks. We're talking about systems that are destructive to humans. And it doesn't matter the skin color. If God brought them here to this earth, that's what he wanted here. So for the numbskulls to sit back and go, oh, those are casualties. They have birth certificates and social security numbers. So they've already signed themselves over to us and willingly giving us access to God's cotton and linen as if they're for sale. Yeah, you got to go to you people. Oh, it's $1 million bond on this person when they had their birth certificate. We put paper, an illusion, an ideology. And you're killing people over this. Yeah, it's got to go. It's got to go. God said it has to go. So ladies, pay attention to your surroundings. Pay attention to the people that come in and out of your life. Pay attention to your relatives. Okay. Some of them are effed up in the head because of money. You know, some people have been to jail a couple times. They're still on devilment. Their eyes are beady and greedy, and they're still doing stuff for money. So since somebody made the game, they could easily peg out a sector that is only for damnation. Okay, people that are willing to do anything for cotton and linen. Yeah, pay attention. Okay. These are the people that will not be returning. And will you miss them? No. Of course not. They were so busy chasing cotton and linen their entire lives, and they didn't even want to share them too. Because it was dirty money anyway. Thank you. I like to go to heaven. Although God knows your heart, people are sharing damnable funds with you. You don't know it. Yeah. People might hold you responsible. Oh, they knew. If they do anything to you, promising God is going to punish them. But if you did know and you accept it between you and God, you know, right? So watch how you're having sex with who. I'm going to say, you really need to trust God at this point, because there's a peach fever. I don't know what this is, rodeo for humans. They said they're trying to buy and sell. That sale didn't go well because people like me was going, hey now. All right, we don't do that. And then there's people saying, hey, now you need to go. You be quiet and step away. Really? Okay. So I'm looking for my brush. I don't see it. So yeah, be careful. Because people are getting injections they didn't sign up for, being experimented on. Okay. We didn't sign up for that. We did not sign up for that. Okay. All right. I have something else to say. Those that have not experienced it, there are people that know about it. Paid to shut up. So if you get on one of these facilities, don't come out. The people in there are not saying anything. And when these jobs or these people send you documents and they saying sign it, it clearly tells you don't give out information. Those are NDAs, non-disclosure agreements. They don't call it that per se. It's called confidentiality. So whatever happens stays there. If you spill it, they can absolutely say it's because of something you did or said, or they don't know what happened, or they're doing a quiet investigation. You didn't come out of the experiment or the test, right? So my daughters, don't be doing these experiments. She started doing that stuff, and I told her, don't mess with that. The blood work and doing studies and all that stuff. You don't know who set them things up. Oh, this is a paid thing. And I was like, girl, no. There's some sick people out here. They set these shots up so they can find donors that are unsuspecting. All of a sudden, you got an illness. You don't know if somebody took your blood, swapped it out, gave it to somebody else. Now you got whatever freak they had. Started those studies, especially here in Chicago. I don't care what anybody say. But people don't listen. Oh, she's trying to block me. I gotta move away from her. I'm an adult now. I don't have to listen to this person. My mother, that's been here 50-some years, is pretty smart and wise. I don't have to. I'm gonna go listen to my retarded relatives. They got mental problems and do anything for money. Phlebotomists, doctors, nurses, people that work in the medical field. That's demonic. I'm telling you, these people are not gonna be here. All your little nieces and nephews, they got all of them. They did. They chose to be evil and ugly. God said, congratulations. You're the next top model for God's good hot hell. Yep. Put on your stilettos and whatever robe you say is honorable. And let me see you walk. Walk. Right. You like the model? You like the handicapped people that stop their growth financially and physically? Okay. Yeah, let's see you walk. That's that little hot pond they speak about. Lake of fire. And like I said, those little sweethearts y'all be resenting and causing trouble to, they're going to put on their crown and their robe. And they're going to tell their story. How they made it over. Amen. Yeah. God's next top saint. Congratulations. You win. You win down here. Yeah, you got it. You can have it, baby. Yeah. You can have it, baby. We're looking for eternal rewards. We're looking for eternal reward. I shall wear a crown. I shall wear a crown. I'm still trying to figure out. For the people that know what's going on, what makes you think that the people that you see and know are doing these things to survive, that you may not become a casualty? What makes you think that you won't be next in line? People that do crime together. What makes you think that you won't be a casualty? What makes you think they won't turn on you? And make you the recipient of all this foolishness? That's what I need to know. What makes you so comfortable in this group? I mean, there's daddies out here selling kids selling daddies, child, parents out here. Let's do the hustle. Do the hustle, baby. Ain't nobody exempt out here. People up in church, you get them enough zeros, they be like, the service has changed. I'm a devout believer. You don't hear that no more, do you? They can't say that under these conditions that they got themselves under. They can still practice, but they shouldn't be preaching. I'm just saying. Yeah, so be careful out here. God got you, but these little demons think they got you too. God says, I got you. I got you. Yep. I got them. Time is it? Okay. I'm looking for it. The socks I just had. Did I sit on them? Come on now. So follow peace with all men, without which no man can see the Lord. All right. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Just telling people to pay attention to your surroundings. If you're a believer, you don't have much to worry about. They don't teach this a lot, but the Bible, or we were taught, don't have sex outside of missionary position. Do not fornicate. Have a husband or a wife. Do not pick anybody. Let God love you and bring you somebody. Yeah, don't have any type of sex except missionary. Now, if somebody thinks that's boring, it's because they're a demon. They've been exposed to some bad spirits. No oral, anal sex. If you want to go to heaven, I'm saying. Again, the risk is people can run a train on you if you don't know it, if you're drugged up or drunk or just sedated. If you're a little bit slow, you would never know. They have, like, one guy come in middle of the night, he gets up, somebody else might come in and lay down for a little bit because they know you just like to hang on the wall like I do. You're not going to look around. You're not going to look at the person in the eye. So they think that's easy target for multiple partners. And they may videotape this as if you knew. Pay attention. And if they're giving you injections for your butt to get bigger, whether it's a professional doing it or some nut job in the background that got lots of money and wants to get some skin for their face, they want to use your butt cheek skin when you pass because they're going to cause you some type of accident and they like your skin tone. Yeah, you'll get those injections. Why do I say that? Back in the 70s, I grew up seeing a bunch of women around the same age getting sick and they all had the same thing, really. And they all turned black as a tire. They were told to tell their families goodbye. Then all of a sudden, ta-da, fat and healthy. Kids came up looking like steroid giants. I think that's it could be the true height of humans, 5, 6 and up. But you have those dwarfs like me. I'm just saying. The reason why I think it is because they were experimenting. Now, who are these chaos agents? People from other countries. People were perfectly made the way God made them. People come, they settle in, they say, oh, I'm here. I was born here, my grandpa. But they bring all this chaos with them. Like they don't like just peace, eating corn together, fellowshipping, whatever. No, they don't want that. They want to see how they can take somebody's brain and warp it. Make them bipolar, make them a little crazy, make them scared. For what? So they can go to hell. God can still put you in heavenly places when people are testing your existence, okay? They're still doing these experiments, and these people need to go away. They need to absolutely get off the earth because I uploaded this onto my page from YouTube. It's called the MK Ultra experiment or something. They literally are taking perfectly normal people and purposely making them crazy, unwell, however you want to define it. Literally, mentally, physically. And if that don't work, then they start this physical foolishness. So pay attention, guys. Pray, ask God for protection for your family and friends, for those that are sane and lovable and loving. Otherwise, be blessed. And again, God is starting to do his process of what? Correction. For people that don't want to be corrected, time for your belt whooping. All right, this is from God. Now, again, if there's people out there that thinking, oh, everything she said, I'm going to do it. God is saying, all right, we're going to show what Liam said and post this over on our other social medias because it's fascinating how people wake up and say things.